first official prep diary. I thought I would do these in between my workout videos because I want to show you guys my day-to-day too. There's nothing in particular I want to talk about today. I just want to show you guys what I do in the morning. So I've just woken up. It is currently 5:27 a.m. and I got about 6.5 hours sleep, which is like a sweet spot for me. And yeah, this week has been really good. For most of my videos, I have always told you guys that sleep hasn't really been my strength, and that's something that my coach and I have been trying to keep on top of. Yeah, this week has been pretty good. So we are ready to get ready for my fasted cardio, my morning cardio, and I'm gonna have some fat burn. I have the Evo Burn. This is what I've been having every morning. And we're just gonna have a scoop of this. Got about 400 ml of water in here. I find that that's like the perfect amount. I've got a little bit of crushed ice in here too because I really like my fat burners cold. It's starting to get cold right now. So this morning we're going to start off with 40 minutes of steady state cardio, and I'm going to be going on the stairs. At the moment I've got 60 minutes a day. I am currently splitting my cardio, so I'm doing 40 minutes first thing in the morning and I'm doing 20 minutes post workout. And I find that split has been perfect. 40 minutes is like a sweet spot for me. Anything more in the morning, it's like I start fatiguing and I really feel it. So with shows and everything, a lot of things have changed because of changing coaches a couple of times, and also with the new qualifications of getting into the Olympia now, it's not as simple as just winning a pro show. There's particular pro shows that you have to win to be able to qualify. If it's just one show, and then the rest you have to do at least a couple. So I have to plan everything right, and when I go onto stage, I also don't want huge gaps in between. I want to be able to knock out a few shows and then have a good enough off season, have good enough time to be able to prepare for the Olympia if we make it in. Fingers crossed. So how I'm feeling this morning, I'm feeling pretty refreshed. It is a Tuesday and my training session today is going to be shoulders and a little bit of triceps. Shoulders is one of my favorite days. You guys know this. I love training shoulders. Recovery wise, we've been pretty good. I got a good massage on Sunday, and then I'm gonna get a massage again on Thursday. So I always get my massages on my rest days, and so then I come back better for my performance. So this morning we're gonna go off and do our morning cardio. I'm gonna finish my fat burner. I actually sip on like half and then I finish the other half in the car, and then and then I'm gonna go straight to my cardio. So I will chat to you guys in the car. Okay, just got to cardio and I'm finishing off the other half of my fat burner. I have to finish my fat burner first, and then I'll fill this bottle up with some electrolytes and amino acids, and then I'll sip on that while I'm on cardio. So I'm doing 40 minutes of steady state and currently sticking around the 130 to 140 beats per minute for heart rate. It's just going to be steady state. I'm not doing anything HIIT right now. This prep has definitely been different. With the change of the qualifications, this could change things with my prep too, because there's only certain shows available at this point here in the US around this time of the year. I would have to consider shows outside of the country too, but I really do want to focus on shows around here. My goal was to always compete in the USA, and I'm just wanting to focus on that. So we'll see how we go, because I know the shows for next year aren't going to be until at least 2 to 3 months from now. From what I know, that's confirmed anyways, but we'll see. I'm here to go with the flow. I definitely want to be ahead of schedule. I don't want to fall behind. I don't want to chase. And I also want to make sure that I am going to be well and prepared. I will not go onto stage if I'm not 100%, and I want to make sure that I'm 100% when I go on, because I have been working so hard. But because of the changes in between and, the hitting the reset button twice, that's really made things harder. I'm going to make the most of this time and utilize every day of this prep. So I'm off to do some cardio, and then after cardio we're going to go home, have some breakfast, and then I am going to do some work. So Today is going to be a bit of a full one. I am going to focus on getting my steps in between as well. So I'm currently on 10,000 steps a day, and 10,000 is including my intentional cardio. So at one point, I'm going to go grab a coffee, and then I'm going to go for a walk. Hopefully it's not going to be rainy or anything. I mean, Vegas is not known for rain, but for the last few days, it has been a bit cloudy and it has been a bit gloomy. So I haven't been really gonna get my tan on, as you can see. But if it's not raining, then we're gonna go for a walk. But anyways, I am off to do my cardio, and I will catch you guys after cardio. We're back, and I just finished my morning cardio. It is super bright now, and it's only been 40 minutes. But now we're gonna go home. I'm gonna have my coffee, and I love my morning coffee. I'm gonna have some, don't judge me, but I have instant coffee with Fairlife milk. And I do measure my Fairlife milk, and I have sugar-free syrup. So I think I'm gonna go for salted caramel today. You'll see, I'll show you guys the syrups that we have. And then I'm gonna have breakfast. So breakfast is going to be turkey bacon, eggs, oats, blueberries, and yeah, my coffee. But I'm super excited for breakfast. I love breakfast. Is my favorite time of the day, and I would have it 10 times a day if I could. But I will show you guys what my meal looks like in a bit. Our home, and I'm gonna make my morning coffee. What Lisa calls my basic bitch coffee, because I'm having instant coffee. We've got this beautiful coffee machine here, but I like my instant coffee, so I'm gonna put a serve of that, a bit of sweetener. Actually, I think I need to show you guys like POV sort of vibe, you know. I'm gonna put a couple spoons of that. Mind that I have like 3 of these a day, so not as weak as you think. Put 2 sweeteners, and this is what I really want to show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys the syrups that Lisa and I have. Lisa started the obsession though. We've got so much flavors. You guys have seen this in some of my other episodes. I'm gonna flip the camera. So this morning, I told you guys in the car, I'm gonna have salted caramel. We've got so many flavors. This one's actually amazing. Mexican cinnamon, we've got eggnog, you name it, we've got it. So we're gonna go salted caramel. Flip the camera again. I'm gonna put a couple of pumps of this. You guys see? Yep. So I'm gonna go 2 large, beautiful pumps. And then I'm gonna put my Fairlife milk. I'm gonna count my milk as well. And then add some water. So add some milk. Right, guys here. At the moment I'm using the 50 split. I personally like this one because it's still a bit more creamy compared to the other one, because there is a fat-free option as well. I prefer this one because it's the tiniest difference in terms of calories, so I'm willing to make that sacrifice for a little bit more creaminess. So I put 80 ml of water. Actually, I put water in first. About half a cup, and then I'm gonna put 80 ml. And I find that 80 ml is like the perfect amount. Just not wasting so much calories. And then I microwave it. Don't judge me, but that's how I make my coffee. Okay, and then I'm gonna microwave this for 1:30. Then I'm gonna have my coffee, and I'm gonna show you guys my breakfast right after. Okay, you know it's my favorite time now. It is time to eat, and I do pre-make my eggs and my bacon. I actually like my eggs fully fried, so I don't mind pre-cooking it like this. And I normally do this when I know I'm gonna have a very full day and when I know I'm gonna be on the go. So, you know, it's just the extra few minutes that you save. So I'm gonna reheat that. And I've got 2 turkey bacons, 2 large eggs in there. And then I'm gonna have some oats, and I'm going to put some pumpkin spice, ground cinnamon, and I'm also going to add the Evogen glutamine for digestion. And then I'm gonna add some blueberries and some syrup. Love breakfast. My breakfast is quite large. So we're gonna put 50 grams. I'm gonna show you guys again. Oh, is that dropping like that? Okay. So we're gonna go 50 grams of oats. All right, and then we're gonna put some pumpkin spice, a little bit of that, some ground cinnamon, a little bit of that, and then I'm gonna add the Evogen glutamine. Put 1 scoop of that. So 1 scoop is a standard serve. And then I'm gonna put some water in here. I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna put this in the microwave, and then we're gonna add the blueberries to it. So I'm gonna quickly add some water. All right. I'm gonna mix this up like this. Make sure everything is dissolved in. I like using this little spoon, by the way, so that I eat slower. I have this problem with eating really fast. So I'm gonna put this in the microwave. I put this in the microwave for 1:20, and then I'm gonna add the blueberries in here. Okay, that's all mixed up. That's microwaving. And then I'm gonna microwave this. And then these are the two sauces that I use. So I use sweet chili and red hot sauce. I'm gonna put that on my eggs. And got my Gatorade Zero. Keep on top of your hydration, y'all. I'll show you the finished product when all of that is done. Okay, so I've put the blueberries in there, so that's heated up. I don't know if you can see the steam of that. So I am going to mix the blueberries through and then let that warm up a little bit with the hot oats. So I actually just let this sit here for a good few minutes while I heat up my eggs and bacon. It's a process, guys. It's all about the timing. And by the time everything is done, it's usually perfect. So squeeze everything in. So I'm just gonna let that sit now. Let that sit. And then I'm gonna add some of the syrup later. I'm gonna put that aside. And now I'm going to heat this up in the microwave. Okay, I'm honestly just so excited to eat breakfast now. So I'm gonna flip this camera for y'all. Got my oats, and I've drizzled some of this on there already. I like my stuff looking caramelized. And then I've got my eggs, my bacon, and a serve of sweet chili on the side there because I love sweet chili. And then my drink. And now I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast. So I always start with having, can you hear that? Is this like an ASMR video now? I swear I'm gonna get into it. Now I like to drizzle a little bit of syrup. Usually pretty good with like sweeteners and syrup. So I'm gonna have a bite of that. Damn, I love breakfast so much. So I go in between sweet and salty. So I'll go between these two right now until I finish it. So I'm going to continue having my breakfast, and I just wanted to show you guys what my morning routine was like, because when you start off with a good start to the day, you're gonna finish off with a good day. So I started with my fasted cardio, had my fat burner, got that done. My coffee, had my breakfast. So I'm gonna finish this off and then I'm gonna do some work after. And then we're gonna slowly get ready to go to the gym. I'm gonna bring a few different parts of the days in this diary here. And yeah, so that was my morning routine. And I'll see you guys on the next page.